This injunction forms when a child's natural impulse to act, explore, initiate, or experiment is repeatedly met with irritation, control, or punishment. Children are wired to move, to touch, to try, to build, to fail, to try again. Action is how they discover the world and themselves. But when initiative consistently disrupts the environment, the child may conclude, doing is dangerous. It's safer to stay still. Over time, inaction becomes protection.
This pattern often develops in environments where control replaces curiosity. It may form when parents excessively supervise or micromanage every step. The child is told constantly, "Don't touch, don't interfere, sit still, you'll break it." Initiative is criticized rather than encouraged. Mistakes are punished harshly. Effort is ignored, but errors are magnified. Experimentation is labeled as irresponsibility. Sometimes the child lives in a highly anxious household where unpredictability already exists. Any additional movement feels like chaos to the caregiver. So the message becomes, don't make things worse. Don't complicate life. Don't take initiative. In some families, there is an unspoken rule. Wait to be told. Autonomy is interpreted as defiance. The child begins to hesitate before acting. They scan for approval first. They wait for permission. Gradually, the internal decision forms. If I act, I will get it wrong. If I move, I will be criticized. If I try, I will fail. So they reduce action, not because they lack ability, but because movement feels unsafe. In adulthood, this injunction often appears as inhibition of initiative, chronic procrastination, difficulty starting projects, excessive planning without execution, indecisiveness, waiting for external direction, asking for reassurance before acting, abandoning ideas before they are tested. There may be an inner voice that says, "It won't work anyway. You'll mess it up. Better not risk it." Some individuals appear passive. Others appear thoughtful, but remain stuck in preparation. They may rely heavily on others to lead, waiting for instructions at work, struggling to take independent action, needing repeated confirmation before proceeding. Underneath is often fear, not laziness. Fear of mistakes, fear of criticism, fear of being exposed as incompetent. For some, this injunction combines with "don't succeed," creating a cycle. Start. Hesitate. Delay. Abandon. Confirm belief. Repeat. The person begins to experience life as something that happens to them, rather than something they actively shape. Sometimes this injunction doesn't look passive. Instead, it appears as endless busyness, constant preparation, organizing, researching, without real execution. Activity replaces action. Movement replaces progress. The person feels exhausted, but nothing changes, because the true risk, decisive action, is still avoided.
Do. You are allowed to act. You are allowed to try. You are allowed to make mistakes. Action is not rebellion. Movement is not danger. Mistakes are part of growth, not proof of inadequacy. You do not need perfect certainty to begin. You can move and learn as you go.